I'm so excited for this reading. Okay, welcome on in. If you are new here, welcome to the community. I'm so happy that your intuition led you here. Excuse me. Okay, if you find that the messages in this reading resonate with you and or you love the energy and want to support the growth of the community, be sure to hit the subscribe join button above so that you can become locked in, and hit the like button so that this video can continue to circulate out in the YouTube algorithm to others who are in need of this message. Okay, and to all the OGs, welcome back. I infinitely appreciate you. Thank you for your continued love and support that you show the channel, the community. It does not go unnoticed. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the reading. The title is As It Says. Let me make sure everything is good. Excuse me. Okay. If you're watching the playback, guys, please cut me some grace. I don't know what that is. Okay, maybe I shouldn't pick at it. Okay, there we go. Okay. You guys got to get all up and personal in my eye. Okay, all signs. Who finds you irresistible? Who finds you irresistible? Why are you so irresistible? All signs, why are you so irresistible? Irresistible means to sometimes be a temptress, to be someone who is alluring, someone who is fascinating, okay, someone who is captivating, okay, so you are right on time. All signs, why are you irresistible, okay? Why are you irresistible? Let's get into the messages. Why are you irresistible? What about you makes you irresistible? What makes you irresistible? Ooh, your friendship, that maybe you start things off as a friend first and then you grow into relationships. So people, what makes you irresistible is that people feel comfortable around you. People get to know you first, okay? And because they get to know things about you on a friendship level, that makes you more captivating and more intriguing, okay? So also for some of you guys, there are your friends find you very intriguing, okay? What makes you irresistible? Hello, welcome in. What makes you irresistible? Ooh, some people feel like they've had past life connections with you, that your energy feels really similar, that your energy feels really comfortable, okay? The people who find you irresistible feel like you're easy to connect with. Yes, look. People who connect with you feel as though, like, once they get in your energy, that they are captivated. You are full of passion. People who get around you feel like, dang, I'm falling for this person. That's probably why the friendship card came up here. There are friends who are intrigued by you, but they don't want to cross the barrier of friendship, okay? The people who are intrigued by you feel like you are very wise, okay? And that you are very passionate. When you do what you say you're going to do, okay? The people who are intrigued by you, they're intrigued because you do what you like to do. You do not do things that you don't like to do, okay? People who are intrigued by you, they're intrigued by your lifestyle, okay? The way you do the things you do, the way you stay committed to the things that you do, okay? That's what people find intriguing about you. Welcome in, okay? People find that your energy level is intriguing too. Like some of you guys, if you are physically fit, okay? People feel intrigued by your body, how fit you are, okay? For the people who have experienced you intimately, they are intrigued by your passion, okay? They're intrigued by how, when you guys get into that groove, how intense the emotions and the chemistry feels. Some people are also intrigued by you because they feel as though you're really intuitive. Like something about you, collective. When they hang out with you, they feel as though they can confess their secrets to you. So people are intrigued by you because you feel comfortable to them. People also feel as though you are trustworthy as well. People are intrigued by you because you are trustworthy. People also are intrigued by you because they feel as though you have a healing energy. Welcome. Okay, why are people intrigued by you? All signs, why are people intrigued by you? Is that the title? Guys, I'm starting to forget the title. Okay. All signs, what makes you irresistible? That's the title. What makes you irresistible? All signs, what makes you irresistible? What makes you irresistible? All signs. I told you, people feel really comfortable talking to you, okay? When people talk to you, they feel a sense of ease. They feel as though you will protect their secrets, that you're not going to share the things that they share with you, okay? People feel like you are very like you're not temperamental. They come to you when they want to clear their head, when they want a new perspective, okay? That's why people are intrigued by you. People also feel like you can hold a threshold for pain. So people feel like the reason why they're intrigued by you is they know that you've experienced pain in the past too, and that's why you have a great perspective and why you can offer great advice, okay? People are also intrigued by you because they know that they have to do the work to get to you, okay? People are intrigued by you because sometimes some of you guys play hard to get, okay? Or some of you guys, it's not very easy to connect with you intimately. So people are curious about you. They have to wonder about you because they can't physically get in your space. I get that a lot of people think about you. What makes you irresistible is people think about you a lot. You play over and over in their mind. If you've given somebody advice, okay, they still play that advice that you've given them, okay? If you've helped somebody out of an abusive situation, they're wondering how did you give them the advice that was able to help them say enough is enough. People are really intrigued by your wisdom. What makes you irresistible is your wisdom and how it feels to be in your presence. That's pretty sweet, if you ask me. That's pretty sweet. Okay. All signs. What makes you irresistible? What makes you irresistible? All signs, what makes you irresistible? Thank you for everybody who is in the live right now. If you find that their messages are resonating for you, be sure to hit the like button so that the video can circulate. And if you enjoy the energy here and want to support the growth of the community, hit the join and subscribe button above. You won't be disappointed. Okay. What makes you irresistible? What makes you irresistible? I told you, you're really wise. The things that you say to people, people hold on to it. Also, I feel like as though you don't go out a lot. When people see you, okay, when people see you, they know they have to enjoy that experience with you because they don't know when they're going to get it again. What makes you irresistible? You're able to help people. Your words really help people. Also, you have really strong boundaries. What makes you irresistible is you have strong boundaries. People only get to experience you as much as you let them experience you. That's what makes you, that's what makes you irresistible. I told you, you live on people's brain a lot. And you might do energy work to help people recalibrate their energy, okay? You help people harmonize their energy. People feel as though your energy is really healing, okay? Um, that's why people find you irresistible. Your energy, it's really healing. It helps people recalibrate. Okay. It also helps you. You're irresistible because people feel when they meet you that because they've done good things, therefore they've met somebody who's a good person. Just like when people do bad things and they meet you and a bad experience happened, they're like, wow, I must have did something really shitty in order to experience this outcome. So people see the duality in you. People see the duality in you. That's what makes you irresistible. When you also, there's a small portion, people find you irresistible because they can feel that you are mean. And it's not that you're mean, it's just that you enforce your boundaries. So people find you irresistible because you don't settle on your boundaries. You don't fold on your boundaries. Okay. People also, some of you guys, people may feel as though maybe you have like a resting bitch face. People could feel like you have a resting bitch face, and that's what makes you irresistible. People feel as though Sometimes they could read you and sometimes they cannot. That's what makes you irresistible. What makes all signs irresistible? What makes you guys irresistible? What makes you irresistible is people know they got to spend, okay? People know they have to invest. What makes you irresistible too is the way that you carry yourself, okay? The influence that you have is what makes you irresistible. Hello, welcome in, Brittany. What makes you irresistible too is if you're in the spotlight, if you have publicity, people find that a lot of people gravitate towards you. Also, what makes you irresistible is that people see that you're constantly elevating, okay? So if you just went viral recently, people find you irresistible. People find you irresistible because they can feel like you are the next best thing, or you're the next best hit. People find you irresistible because you could get them to spend. People feel like, dang, god damn it, how you get me spending all of this money? How you got me spending all of this money? How you got me spending all of this time? You got this person to spend, okay? You're irresistible because it's hard to tell you no. You're irresistible too because people know if they keep you around, that at some point you're going to take them to the next level. There's going to be, you give people validation. That's what makes you irresistible. You make people feel like sky's the limit. This could be a launch, the offer, or shout out that changes everything, okay? So you make people feel like everything is changing in their life. You're irresistible because you give people the courage. You are irresistible because you give people the courage. Let's get into the tarot for this reading. What makes you irresistible? What makes all signs irresistible? Your visibility is off the charts. That's what it says. People recognize you. What makes you irresistible is you turn heads. Some of you guys, it's your tattoos that you have on your arm. Some of you guys, it's the color of your hair. Maybe you wear a different color hair. Some of you guys, it's your physique and your body, okay? The way that you are shaped, okay? I thought I saw a card that wasn't. Okay? That's what makes you irresistible. What makes all signs irresistible? What makes you guys irresistible? They just can't help themselves. I swear, somebody gets around you and like they can't help but shelling out the big bucks. Somebody feels like, dang, are you robbing? Are you robbing me? You're so irresistible. Somebody feels like you're robbing them. Like you just keep taking their money, okay? But they feel like it's worth it. You're irresistible because you feel like an investment. You're irresistible because you are like an investment. When people get with you, they know that their visibility is rising. They know that their notoriety is rising. They know that they are stepping up into a new realm. Some people what makes you irresistible is because they're like taboo. It's like, can I really uphold this? Can I really handle all this power with this person? Can I really handle all this influence with this person? Okay. You're very influential. That's what makes you irresistible. And people know once they get around you that they will benefit off of that clout, okay? Off of your notoriety, okay? Off of your passion. All signs, what makes you irresistible? What makes you irresistible? That you are Ray Charles to the bullshit. You don't allow people in your space who are not beneficial to you. What makes you irresistible is you duck drama. Ooh, told you. What makes you irresistible is you duck drama. You are the empress. You carry yourself well. Some of you guys are somebody who what makes you irresistible is because they want to breed you. Some of you guys, you don't have kids yet. You don't have a family yet. You have no drama. You take care of yourself, okay? You keep your circle tight, and that's what makes you irresistible. Wear a condom. Somebody wants to breed you. I know that's an intense word, but that's what the energy is giving. Somebody wants to breed you. What makes you irresistible is you know how to handle a unit. Some of you guys, if you have a leadership position, what makes you irresistible is you don't abuse your power. What makes you irresistible is you do not abuse your power. Okay? What makes you irresistible is you're very tempting too. I feel like you're a temptress. People feel like you're very intentional about the things that you do. Therefore, they are even more alert towards you. They find you even more irresistible. Your body is banging, okay? Some of you guys too, what makes you irresistible is your how stable you are, how knowledgeable you are, how people rely on you is what makes you irresistible. Let's get into this. What makes you irresistible? All signs. What makes you irresistible? The star and the moon, baby. Didn't I say the duality of you? I told you. The duality of you is what makes you irresistible. Not only are you the brightest thing, but you can also be the stormiest, darkest night too. Okay, that's what people like about you. It's that polarity, and you have lots of wisdom, and you take up lots of space. You're very, very visible. That's what makes you irresistible. Okay, people feel like also you could work in nightlife and you could work in day life. Some people feel like that could deal with your money here too. What makes you irresistible? People feel like what you do during the day. Also, if people found out that you did something different during the night, you're like a taboo. Insatiation. Like people feel like you're insatiable. That's what makes you so. That's what makes you so captivating. That's what makes you so. That's what makes you so irresistible. Ooh, people feel like you're insatiable. You take up a lot of space, and also people know better than to just approach you. I feel like you get gossiped about a lot. What makes you irresistible is people know the weight that you hold. People know the visibility that you have. People know the how wise you are. Okay, people know how spiritual you may be too, and people know they can't just approach you. Okay, so people talk a lot about you. They may not approach you, but they talk a lot about you, and they definitely see your influence. You're an influential person. That's what makes you irresistible. Very queenish, very kingish. Some of you guys, your position is what makes you irresistible. Some of you guys, you are the big boss. That's what makes you irresistible. What else? What else makes you irresistible? All signs what makes you irresistible. Look, the Queen of Cups and the Justice. You people feel welcome in links. What makes you irresistible is that you're fair. People feel as though you are fair. And people feel like once you enter your life, what makes you irresistible is that they feel like they're on the good side of karma, like they are positively receiving. People feel like you are very emotionally aware. People feel very comfortable around you. That's what makes you irresistible. You make people feel really comfortable to confess things to you, to be very open with you. Okay? Some of you guys, your feminine energy is very hypnotizing. It gets people, especially people of the opposite sex, to conform or to do as you say. You have that do as you say energy, okay? People feel like you're irresistibly, they can't help but to do as you say, collective. Welcome in, Caddy. Ooh. People feel like also too, like they don't know what it is about you that draws them in. People feel like you have a hypnotic presence. They don't know what it is that draws you in, okay, to them. You're pulling all big cards, Empress card, Star card, Moon card, Queen of Cups card, very much present in the feminine energy. Your feminine energy is really strong. And also remember you picked up on the card of past lives and you got the star and the moon here, so you're very wise. And the empress here, you've seen things before. What makes you irresistible is people feel like, dang, there's something about this person I can't quite put my finger on. And every time I talk to them, I feel closer and closer. What's up, Bev? Welcome in. People feel like when they meet you, either they're either on the good side of karma or they're on the bad side of karma. They know once they meet you that something powerful is going to take off. Something powerful, their lives are going to be transformed once they meet you. That's why you are irresistible. People know for a fact that their lives, things are no longer the same once they get in communication, once they get in contact with you. Also, people who do you wrong, collective, people who do you wrong, they know that they will suffer. These people likely suffer financially. They likely suffer familially. Okay, they likely suffer too with their reputation. Okay, thank you. Welcome in. If you guys find that the messages are resonating thus far, consider hitting the like button and the join and subscribe button. You will not be disappointed. Welcome to the crew. We appreciate you. Okay. People also feel like you have a really good healing energy about you. Like when they get around you, it's just they feel really comfortable. Like it feels like a long lost friend. You give also the vibe of long lost friend. That's what makes you irresistible. It's like people love being in your company. Once they leave your company, they feel fulfilled. They feel filled. Okay, like when you're around some people, sometimes you feel like drained. No, when people get around you, baby, they feel filled. Okay, when people get around you, they're leaving with business ideas. They're leaving with strategy. They're leaving with knowledge. You imprint wisdom on people. Okay, you give people new perspectives. Okay, your polarity is phenomenal. Okay, collective. And you don't do nothing half-assed. Nothing about you is half-assed. That's what makes you irresistible. Nothing about you is half-assed. When you go all in, you go all in. You are passionate, okay? You put your best foot forward, okay? You do everything from the heart, okay? People know that you are genuine. What makes you irresistible is that you are genuine. People know it, people feel it, and people also see the way that you live your life and how things materialize for you, that you are genuine, okay? For some of you guys, you are about to go viral. Literally, you're about to go viral. Some of you guys, it's on a ghosty account. Maybe you have a ghosty account or a no face account. Okay, that's what makes you irresistible. If you have a no face account, okay, people love that. That no face account that you have, this could be advice for somebody. If you've been looking for a new stream of revenue or a new way to put yourself out there to find your soul tribe, okay, get you a faceless account because you're gonna go viral and people are going to crave you, especially because they can't see you, but they hear your voice and they feel an energetic exchange with you. They feel your passion even though they don't see you, baby. Get on that. Get on that. That could be an avenue for somebody here. Get on that. Put yourself out there. Okay. People will find you irresistible. Okay. For those of you guys who are in you're irresistible maybe to like a director. Maybe a director finds that, or a production agency finds that you are the perfect fit, collective. Welcome in, Margaret. Welcome in, one. People feel that you are genuinely authentic, and that's why people are studying your money. People can't quite figure out what makes you irresistible is people can't quite figure out your sauce. Hello, Margaret. Welcome in. What else? What makes all signs irresistible? What makes you guys irresistible? My crew is irresistible. You see it. You see the material, baby. You see the material. You got the whole package. That's what makes you irresistible. You see the material. You see the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Cups. Baby, you see the material. That's what makes you irresistible, baby. And people know they got to come with the whole thing. You don't do drama. You don't do half-ass. You don't do people who cross your boundaries. You're very grounded. You know what you want, and that's what makes you irresistible. And not only do you know what you want, you get what you want, and that's what makes you irresistible. And things seem easy for you. People find you irresistible because they're like, dang, I don't really see all signs going through lots of obstacles. I see them mostly happy and enjoying the fruits of their labor. So people definitely be pocket watching you. People be pocket watching you. People always what makes you irresistible is that you always are on the come up. There's always something next. You keep constantly elevating. That's what makes you irresistible. And people just can't quite figure it out, okay? People can't quite figure it out. And that's what makes your ass irresistible. People want the sauce. People see the effort that you put in. People resonate with the effort that you put in, okay? Some of you guys, not some of you guys, most of you guys in here, your energy is really healing to people. You have no idea how many people you've healed with just spending time with them, just offering them advice, okay? Just giving them your intuitive downloads, giving them a safe space, okay? People really appreciate the safe space that you are able to offer them. That's what makes you irresistible, okay? Ooh. I also feel like people find you irresistible too because you know when to take up space and you know when to just play things cool and play the back seat. People love the duality of that. It's like you step to the front when need to step to the front and you play the back when you need to play the back. And it's not that you be playing the back, it's just you know your right time and you know your time and place. And you know a star always has its time to shine. A star shines every day. So you're not greedy, okay? You don't need to always be in the forefront of things, collective. Welcome in. You don't always need to be in the forefront of things, collective, because you already know your time always comes. There's at least once a day a star gonna shine, okay? And you don't mind giving other people the spot as you shine, okay? You don't need to always be at the forefront. Your confidence is out of this world. What makes you irresistible is your confidence, okay? You've gone through the pain, and that's to show you've gone through the pain with the moon and the stars. But look, that pain that you've gone through, welcome in, Janessa. The pain that you've gone through, you've alchemized that pain. And look, Now you don't wear your pain as a badge of armor. You wear it as a badge of honor, and you know, okay, you walk in that knowing. That knowing is now your wisdom. That knowing is now your internal bank for you to be able to make process of elimination. Okay, so that's what makes you irresistible. It's your wisdom, it's your experience, it's the things that you've went through. It makes you irresistible, and also it's the way that you are able to do manage your emotions. Some of you guys too, before, what makes you, people who've known you before may have known you to pop off. Okay, people known you before to pop off, and what makes you irresistible now is your temperament. You're like, you don't need to pop off. You know you have that in your arsenal, but you don't need to pop off. Hello, welcome in, Karen. Hello, welcome in, Angela. If you find that the messages are resonating as you are popping in, make sure you give this video a like and consider joining the community by subscribing. You will not be disappointed. Welcome on in, welcome home. Okay, people have seen, what makes you irresistible is that you keep accelerating. You keep accelerating. And the way that you used to be, the way you used to be pop off, you used to pop off a lot. You're not like that anymore, okay? And people find that irresistible about you. They're like, dang, all that pain, all that betrayal that you went through, okay? Look at how beautiful their energy still is. Look at how they don't take justice into their own hands, but justice always seems to be on their side. People talk about how justice is always on your side. They can't quite figure it out why things always work out, okay, for you. People can't quite figure it out. Why is it that things are always working out for you? So why you're irresistible also, collective, is people could be studying you. Look, with the Queen of Cups, when a Queen of Cups goes into meditation, when a Queen of Cups goes into solace, when a Queen of Cups goes deep, a Queen of Cups could see everything. A Queen of Cups could bring forth justice faster than the legal system could ever. Okay, so people feel that way about you. People feel like you have an arsenal up your sleeve. That's what makes you irresistible. People don't want no smoke with you. What makes you irresistible is people don't want no smoke with you. And people who do have smoke with you, because this Seven of Wands came out next to the Ten of Cups, people who do have smoke with you, okay, they know shit could really get nasty in their household. Shit could really get nasty with their stability. So people don't want no smoke with you. People don't want no smoke. All signs, people don't want no smoke with that ass. They don't want no smoke. Okay. What else before we head into the individual signs? All signs, what makes you irresistible? Thank you guys for showing the community support. What makes you irresistible is you don't move fast. You're very meticulous. You're very thoughtful about what you do next. Okay. People can't tell what you're going to do next. You're not an erratic person. You think things through. You think things through, and people know that once you are done with them, what makes you irresistible is once you're done with them, you are done with them. People can't spin the block back again. Okay. Ooh, what makes you irresistible? Some people, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you rewind it back, people like that attitude that you have. Some people like that attitude that she has, that attitude that he has. That shit is so irresistible. Like, do you see how that this people could be like, you're the way that you're not nice to everybody, the way that you don't just approach everybody and give, and willingly just give to just give. I feel like your boundaries is what makes you irresistible. People really love your boundaries, and I can't make this up. People really love your boundaries. People love it. People love that you draw a line in the sand that's very clear that they cannot get past, even if they put in the highest of efforts. Okay. You know when to offer people energy, and you know when to slice that shit off. And when you slice it off, baby, people know when you're done. When you're done, collective, all signs, you're done. That's what makes you irresistible. Because you offer to people, but when they cross you, that's it. And there ain't no spinning the block. There is no reconciling. There is no redoing it again. That's what makes you irresistible. Ain't no redoing it again. Heavy on ain't no redoing it again. That's what makes you irresistible. If this is resonating for you guys, be sure to hit the like button. Thank you guys for all of the people who are in the live right now. I see you. Your energetic exchange does not go unnoticed. And if you're here being a mooch, baby, I also can alchemize off you being a mooch. So Be wise about who and how you share your energy. Thank you guys. Okay, what else? All signs, what makes you irresistible? All signs, what makes you irresistible? Y'all run a tight ship. I feel like this crew who's on this live and will watch the playback later, you run a tight ship. That's what makes you irresistible. Okay, ain't no back seat here. What makes you irresistible? All signs, what makes you irresistible? Come on now. What makes you irresistible? Also, I'm hearing your smell, your pheromones to somebody. They're like, God damn, do you smell the way this person smells? Like, I can't even describe what it is about them that makes them irresistible. Some fragrance that you wear, it's really captivating. See, you're irresistible. And people like to keep it closed about why you're so irresistible. You have a secret thing that you do, a secret allure that you have. You know, sometimes we never know what it is specifically about us that really entices and attracts the other person. And then when you figure it out, it's like, oh, my thumb, my pinky move like this. That's what attracted you to me. So, guys, I feel like this collective right here, there's something about you that you may not even observe about yourself, okay? Or maybe it's a quirk that you have, and this person finds it that's why you're irresistible, okay? They almost don't even want to tell you the secret thing that they watch about you that makes you irresistible, okay? This person could be a Pisces, told you, heavy on the sneaky energy. This person doesn't want to really reveal to you who they are. You're irresistible too. Heavy on your finances. Something about your finances, okay? What is it about the collective's finances that makes them irresistible? What is it about the finances? It keeps coming out. Water sign. Something about a water sign and your finances. Maybe money and opportunities flow to you with ease. Because you know, with water, like if water is stagnant for too long, what does it become? Toxic. But you know, if something naturally over time has been known to capture water, there will be a point again where the water comes through and flushes and cleans things out. So people feel like you're never in a rut for too long. I feel like that was a message in and of itself, okay? Ooh, what about your finances makes people feel like you're irresistible? People gossip about your finances. When you take vacations, okay? People find you irresistible because maybe you travel a lot, you post yourself, okay? People find you irresistible too because all of your friends look good, the people that you hang out with look good. People find you irresistible because baby, your money is always flowing. This is a fish, this is a kite. Your money is flowing. Your money is constantly flowing, and also you live a life of ease, okay? People talk about you because you live a life of ease. Your money, people find you irresistible because of your lifestyle, the way your lifestyle is able to provide you provisions to live the way that you do. Somebody could be friends with your homeboy and your homegirl and they find you irresistible. They tell your homeboy, they tell your homegirl that you're irresistible. This person is likely a Pisces, okay? Or and maybe a little bit of a Sagittarius, early Sagittarius, if anything. There's one of your friends' homeboys, one of your friends' homegirls, they find you irresistible, okay? This is a person that maybe you guys went on a joint vacation together, or maybe your homeboy saw you or saw them on a vacation. They saw a picture of you on vacation, something like that. You're in discussions with somebody's homeboy, homegirl. They find you irresistible. Ooh, baby. Also, you don't take no shit. I told you don't take no shit, and you will cut shit off at a moment's notice. And also, you don't do people who mooch off of you. Anybody who's mooching off of you, anybody who's trying to take advantage off of you, level up off of you, which most people tend to do because you have that energy. Okay, you have that energy. Look, opportunities and windfalls come towards you. You'll be playing a different role. So people know for a fact that you're up there. And that's why people try to tend to keep you closer. Okay, that's why they find you irresistible, because they want to keep you close, not because they genuinely love you. I feel like this is a reading for people who get money, know how to get money. You dress well, you carry yourself well, you don't really have big groups of friends, but people feel like you're a friend to everybody. Like that's who I'm reading for right now. Let's get into all signs now. So we'll be doing Aries all the way through Pisces. Aries through Pisces right now. Somebody in this live will come back and timestamp for the community. I don't know who you are yet, but thank you in advance for timestamping Aries through Pisces. If you made it this far, hit the like button. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me today on this Thursday. If the reading resonates for you, drop a comment below and let me know just how so. I love kicking it with y'all. Consider also using the community section. It is open for you guys to post. So Aries through Pisces. What makes you irresistible? We're getting into it right now. Aries through Pisces. What makes you irresistible? Starting off with Aries. Aries, what makes you irresistible? Okay. You're always changing. Aries, you switch it up a lot. People find you irresistible. Welcome in, Bev. Welcome in, Bless. People find you irresistible, Aries, because you changed it up. And if you're going to any pride events, people, or if you're in the LGBTQ plus, okay, what people find irresistible about you. You take people's breath away. Did you hear that? What? Aries, this person likes your physique, especially like your midsection. What makes you irresistible is your midsection, your physique. Okay, and especially if you are in the community of LGBTIAW plus, whatever you call it. You're constantly switching it up. People really like that about you. And the person who is likely finds you irresistible is a earth sign. Next, Taurus. Who finds you irresistible? Somebody that you broke up with a long time ago. Okay, this person is broken and broke. It's the broken and broke person, Taurus. They find you irresistible. Okay, they still have not moved on. This is a water sign that finds you irresistible. Gemini. Who finds Gemini irresistible? Somebody it was like a start stop with. Okay, Gemini. This person was a start stop. Whoever it was a start stop with, they could have also been in the LGBTQ plus. This also could have been maybe an age gap within you guys' relationship. Okay, this person also, you could have thought of them as maybe being too emotional, okay, too sensitive, and so that could have been also the reason why you guys stopped connecting. That's just some information to help you. Hello, welcome in, Donna. Okay, and the person who finds you irresistible, Gemini, is a earth sign. Cancer. Who finds Cancer irresistible? Somebody who they see a future with, but they feel like there's no growth. The person who finds you irresistible, Cancer, is they see a future with you, but there's no growth. Something about it, like they could picture things with you. Things seem to be right, but there's no growth. There's no movement forward. Or some of you guys, the person who finds you irresistible is the person who can't have kids or does not want to have kids. Okay, Cancer? They are likely a Taurus or a Libra, or they are a fire sign. Okay, Leo. Who finds Leo irresistible? Somebody watching and plotting on that ass, Leo. Okay, it's an air sign. Okay, they find you intellectually stimulating. Some of you, this person that finds you irresistible feels like a person that they could sneak attack you or sneak up on you. Okay, I don't know. They captivated though. They watch and they learn from the fields. Okay, Leo. Virgo, the person who finds Virgo irresistible. This is somebody who broke your heart, Virgo. They cheated on you. They lied. They could have even had a second family that you didn't know about. They could have even believed in polygamy. Okay, they find you irresistible. Okay, this is a person who you're no longer giving love to anymore. Okay, they are likely a water sign, Virgo. They find you irresistible. Libras, who find Libra irreversible? Libra, this person is irreversible. The person who finds you irresistible is irreversible, meaning you probably don't want to give this person another chance. You ain't giving this person another chance. The person who finds you irresistible, you've had it up to here with their asses, Libra. Okay, they are likely a fire sign. Okay, Libra, they want one more chance, Libra. Scorpio, who finds Scorpio irresistible? This is somebody that you broke up with, you're no longer seeing anymore. They are a fire sign as well. You guys thought it was going to be something. You guys could have even had a relationship for no more than 3 months and you just called it quits. You realize this shit ain't gonna work. That's the person that finds you irresistible. Okay, Sagittarius. Who finds Sagittarius irresistible? Sagittarius. Who finds you irresistible? It could be another Sagittarius who finds you irresistible. This person has a calm temperament. Okay, This person this person could have a weird thing where they have to have things that are balanced, or they could only eat things like what you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. So this is a person who maybe likes to rationalize. They like to look at things from multiple perspectives. Okay, that's the person who finds you. Okay, what's the name again? Y'all making me forget the name of the reading. Okay, starting to. It's almost time to go. Capricorn, who finds you irresistible? Capricorns, who finds Capricorn irresistible? It's a Cancer, Scorpio. They find you hypnotic, okay? Capricorn, the person who finds you irresistible is hypnotic. They may also get readings on you, Capricorn. And if they don't get readings on you, they do their own readings to find out about you. This person may also feel like they dream about you, or you come up in their dreams, Capricorn. This is the person too, Capricorn. This is the drinker, the person that likes to drink. That's the person who finds you irresistible. They also could be a mom to like teenage kids. They find you irresistible, okay? Or a dad to teenage kids. Heavy on the mom though. Okay, after Capricorn, we have Aquarius. Who finds Aquarius irresistible? It's a Virgo. It's somebody who is going to spin the block again. You haven't talked to this person since last year, okay? Aquarius, think about the person who you used to deal with last year. You used to deal with them during the nighttime. It was likely a sneaky link, okay, Virgo? Your sneaky link, no, excuse me, Aquarius. You're Aquarius. The person who finds you irresistible is a Virgo, and it was your sneaky link from last year. You used to bust it down on them last year in the nighttime, okay? They're thinking about you, okay? They find you irresistible. They want to spin it around again, or they want you to spin it around again, if you catch my drift. Okay, last but not least, Pisces. Pisces, go back and watch the replay, okay? Pisces, go back and watch the replay, Patricia, but welcome in. Thank you for your support in the live. Pisces, dang, this is big, bold energy, the person who finds you irresistible. The person who finds you irresistible, Pisces, you and them could have had a legal situation that stopped the connection with you guys. This person could live at a distance too. That could have been the reason why you guys stopped talking, like distance. The person who is finds you irresistible, Pisces, they feel as though things have not been the same. Some of them could have felt like you put something on them, Pisces. I'm not laughing at this person, Pisces. But that's how they feel. They're like, God damn, I want things to pick back up with Pisces. And this person may have likely did you wrong, Pisces. And now that space separated you guys, it gave them time to think. They want to make movement towards you, Pisces. Who is this person? Who the hell is this person? It's likely a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Libra. Guys, thank you so much for the support that you guys have been showing the community lately. We have been glowing and growing like crazy. Okay. Guys, I know that you guys participate in the live as we are live right now, but consider coming back to the video and commenting below and letting me just know just how so the video resonates. It definitely does help the channel, and it definitely lets everybody else know that this is not a bot account. This is a real account, and we are a community here. So feel free to share. Feel free to collaborate. Feel free to connect with people and utilize the community section where you can post on there. Okay. For anybody who's coming in right now at the tail end, we are wrapping it up, but you can most definitely circle back and watch the replay to the video. Welcome in Carnesia and Miko. Welcome in. Thank you guys for the support. Hit the like button and join and subscribe to the community. Let's pull you a last final card. I know everyone loves love messages. So specifically in love for my all signs, what makes you irresistible? Specifically in love. I want a specific message. Welcome in, Benny. Okay, specifically in love. We want to know what makes my all signs irresistible, specifically in love. Okay, specifically your sensuality, love, romance. What makes you irresistible? What makes my all signs irresistible? People get lost in your eyes. That's crazy when I said that. Lost and then tears came out. Okay, people get lost in your eyes. That's what makes you irresistible. People feel like they don't know the next way forward. Okay, and that's what makes you irresistible. Your advice, heavy on your advice in this reading. We talked about that. Your wisdom, the messages that you impart in people are very, very special. Okay, those are the things that make you irresistible. Okay, what makes you irresistible? People who've cried over you, anybody who's cried over you in a relationship or in a friendship or in a partnership, know that they still think about you and you are irresistible to them, okay? They want to communicate to you, but some of them feel as though it's better left unsaid. Things are better left unsaid. I told you, no one compares to you, collective. This is the best way to end, okay? What makes you irresistible is that no one compares to you, okay? No matter how many people I've met and experiences that I have, there's no one that compares to my all sign, okay? So that's what makes you irresistible. Thank you guys for the love, the support that you've shown the video thus far. Continue to come back and support the community by liking, commenting, subscribing, joining, hyping the video, all that good stuff. Your support does not go unnoticed. Until tomorrow.